All right, Heat fans. Well, right as of right now, Gordon Hayward's meeting up with the Miami Heat, him and his wife. Uh, I'm gonna tell you why we have even a greater chance of signing him now is because, as you all know, or most of you know, if you don't know, Paul George is with the OKC Thunder, and because of that, I think for one thing, it's so much talent in the West now. You have Jimmy Butler, you have Paul George, Jeff Teague, Kyle Longley might go out there. You have a lot of guys that went from the East to the West or got traded. So the balance of power is just way on the West, and it's less competition on the East now. And I think it would just be a smart thing for Gordon Hayward to come to the East anyway. Now the reason why we have a greater chance is because Boston was I was scared that Boston was going to pursue Paul George, but obviously the trade didn't go through. I think Boston is the biggest loser on this Paul George trade, but that's for Boston fans to talk about. I think we have no worries really, is because if you think about it, Boston they might have won the first seed last year and we didn't make the playoffs, but if you think about it, if we played this way, that way at the end of the season, like we did the first half of the season, we would have been just as good as Boston. Probably third or second seed. You never know. Cleveland falling off like that last year. You never know. So I think I think we have a better chance of getting him now. He has no reason to go to Boston now. People want to say, oh, some Heat fan told me, oh, Boston is still better than us. Boston still has advantage. I'm like, dude, for one thing, he made us the first priority. For another thing is the life is better than Miami, trust me, and it's a winning culture down here. So I don't understand. You have a better lifestyle and a winning culture down here, and the weather is great. That all beats Boston out. I'm sorry, Danny Age. I don't know what the hell he's doing, but he's not being aggressive. And in today's NBA, you have to be aggressive. So Danny Age basically lost his offseason. This is a bad offseason for Danny Age if you think about it. You can stash and draft all your picks all you want every year, but you know you don't even have a good drafting record history. So I don't know. Enough about Boston, but I think we have a clear shot of signing him now. Hassan Whiteside, Kyle Quinn, I think that's how you say it. Quinn, he used to play for the Heat in 08, 09 before the Big Three came. Juwan Howard, and I think James Johnson and UD is at the meeting with Pat Riley and Gordon Hayward and his wife. So they're all there right now as we speak. Um, you know how Pat Riley is, how classy he can be. You got the little banners of Gordon Hayward face right, in front of the arena and stuff when he comes in. Trying to just make a good presentation position. That's how Pat Riley is. That's how he rolls. That's how the Miami Heat culture rolls. But um, I think we're gonna get this guy. I really think we're gonna get him. Blake Griffin, he's out of the question, so we have no other choice but to get. We got to go all out for this guy. We have to get Gordon Hayward. I think we have to. So we have this roster. You got. I think James Johnson is already in the fold. He's gonna resign back no matter what. He's already there. There's been rumors that James Johnson and his agent have considered taking $10 million a year. That's a big pay cut. More teams can offer him way more money than we are, or that they want, but they want to make this thing work. That's all. See, I like those type of players. All about the Heat culture. All about winning. This is all about winning. At the end of the day, no one's getting cheated out. It's all about winning. So, kudos to James Johnson for doing that. Some players get too big of egos, and that's the thing about Deion Waiters. I'm scared that his ego is going to get too big in his free agency starting today, and teams are going to offer him way more money. He's going to go to the biggest bidder, and then he's going to fall flat on his face. He's going to go to a bad team with a lot of money. He's going to fall flat on his face because there's no good structure around him, no good culture, no good coach around him to get the best out of him. I hope that doesn't happen. You know, there's been rumors that Dion Waiters wants to take less too, but how much less is he willing to take? Because me personally, I think James Johnson should get way more money than Dion Waiters. I really do. James Johnson is a two-way player. He can pass. His IQ is high. He can play defense. He can shoot. He can stretch the floor. He can do all that. You know, he's a Draymond Green of our team, a little poor man's version, but nonetheless, I think he's a little more athletic than Draymond Green. But you know, but yeah, the cards are all in. And Pat Riley, go for it, man. Work your magic on Gordon Hayward, and let's see. I'll come back with a video later on today after the meeting and tell you how I feel about rumors and what happened, and see if I really think he's gonna come or not. But we gotta see what Gordon Hayward comments will be after this press conference. And then after tomorrow, because he's meeting up with Boston tomorrow, by the end of tomorrow or Sunday, we should have an answer, basically. Because I don't think he's going back to the Utah Jazz. There's been rumors about him going back to the Utah Jazz. He's been training with them this summer, but he's not going back. I don't think so. Unless he's just all about the money, but it just depends, man. People are saying plan B if we don't get Gordon Hayward, and even he said this is Rudy Gay. I don't want that to happen. I really don't. You might as well have Justice Winslow start, and I want him to come off the bench for at least a year or two. But if Rudy Gay is signed, I'm not gonna like that. He reminds me of another Green. When we had Green 2 years ago, Gerald Green. He's going to be very inconsistent, man. I'm not going to like that at all. He's a shot jacker. I don't like the option of Rudy Gay. I think, maybe he could turn out like a Dion Waiters, but then again, Dion Waiters is 24, 25 years old. This guy's 30 years old. I just don't like that. I don't like that theory of him coming to the Heat. I really don't. But, like I said, right now, everyone, most players are right now at the meeting with Pat Riley, and they're trying to persuade Gordon Hayward to sign with the Heat. I think we have all the cards in our hands. That Paul George trade really, not even Heat's a winner because of that trade, because Boston has no leverage, really. What do they have, a draft pick? That's not going to want Gordon Hayward to come to the team. I think I think Gordon Hayward was way smarter than looking at records of last year. He knows what this team's all. He knows what the Heat is all about. It's not just about records and who had the best record last year. That doesn't matter. It's about culture. It's about the passion in the team, and I think the Heat has probably the most passion in the NBA. I really do. So we'll see. I think that's all for now. I'm gonna come back with another video later on. Oh yeah, and we signed Bam Adebayo today. I think they have a little Heat training camp thing going today or whatever. So, we're gonna see what he's all about, or Summer League. I think Summer League's supposed to start July the 7th though, I thought, but I don't know. We signed Bam today, so they're just telling you that. And yeah, that's everything. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Let's get this shit going. That's pretty much all. Yep, Heat Lifer 305 out. I'll come back with another video later on.